In this video, we're going to find the inverse of a function and its domain and range. Let's go ahead and start with number one that says that the function f of x equals 8x minus 2 is a one-to-one function. Let's find its inverse algebraically first. Replace f of x with y, 8x minus 2. Let's switch x and y, and let's solve for the new y. So y equals x plus 2 over 8. Or 1/8 x plus 1/4 is also appropriate there. If you want to split that up, that'll make it easier to graph in a minute. The domain of f was all real numbers. The range of f is also all real numbers. And the domain of the inverse function is all real numbers because it's what was the range of the original. And the range of the inverse was the domain of the original is all real numbers. And we want to graph f inverse, and the line y equals x all on the same graph here. I'm going to do that on Desmos just so you can see better what's going on. So y equals 8x minus 2. And y equals x plus 2 divided by 8. And the line y equals x. And so what you want to see here is that every point that is over here, for example, the point, see if I can find one that's at a nice intersection here. Right there, maybe? No. Anyways, every point reflects. So if I have 1, 6 on the red line, so 1, 6 right there means that there's going to be switch x and y. There's going to be a point over here that is 6, 1. That's right there, 6, 1. So this line right here, when it reflects across the line y equals x, the x and y coordinates switch places to give me the inverse function. I'm only allowed to do that if it was a one-to-one function, because to pass the vertical line test, when I switch x and y, it would have to pass the horizontal line test, as well as the vertical line test in the original. All right, let's go ahead, and the function is x cubed minus 1, and it's a one-to-one function. So y equals x cubed minus 1. Let's rewrite that as x equals y cubed minus 1. X plus 1 equals y cubed. Y is going to be the cube root of x plus 1. And domain and range are all real numbers. And let's see, this was shifting down 1 from the original is going to be C. The blue one is the original, and then the pink one is the inverse, and that dashed line there is y equals x. Now we have the function f of x equals x squared minus 8. given the restriction that x is greater than or equal to 0. So watch out here that my domain x is greater than or equal to 0. And my range is going to be x or y greater than or equal to -8. Y equals x squared minus 8. So switch x and y. X plus 8 equals y squared. Y is going to be the principal square root here because I need to have my domain be -8 to infinity, and I need my range to be 0 to infinity. So this needs to be the principal square root. Domain is going to be -8 to infinity. Range is going to be 0 to infinity. This is principal square root of x plus 8. And that is going to be this one right here, the right-hand side of the parabola in blue and the top of that square root function there in pink, the line y equals x right there. And that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and talk more about 4.2. See you for the next video.